Good morning. We are on day 29. So this is actually the day after my marathon, but doesn't stop. So today definitely we'll do a little flow to warm up and then more sort of deep stretching. I definitely need that. So starting in my favorite pose, child pose. And today I'll be using strap or block. Deepen my stretch, even that. But as usual, even if you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can modify accordingly. So having your knees as wide as your mat. Before coming down to child pose, just stretch your arms up, interlace your fingers at the top. Inhale. And exhale, take your arms to the right. Come back to center. And take your arms to the left. Come back to center. Separate your arms and bring your hands behind you. Let's just do that upper body stretch. It's stretched across your chest. And you lean back. Take a few deep breaths. And look forward. Take your hands forward and lower your chest to child pose. Forehead down. Let your hands across. Separate your hands. Lift your hips. Come to hands and knees. Walk your knees in so your knees are hip width apart. And take your right leg behind you. Left arm out in front. And lower. Right arm forward. Left leg back. And lower. Right leg back. Left arm forward. And lower. Right arm forward. Left leg back. And lower. Right leg, left arm and hold. Flex your right foot, lower your right toes, open up your chest, take your left arm. Wrap your left arm around your back, round your waist. Release your left arm up. Lower your left hand down. Bring your right knee in, take your right leg wide and lower. Open up your chest, right arm. Wrap your right arm around your back, round your waist. Release your right arm up. Take your right hand onto your right thigh as you slide your right hand down. See if you can bring your right hand to your toes and stretch your left arm. Come to center. Lower your hands down and bring your right knee in. Right arm forward, left leg back. Flex your left foot, lower your left toes down, open up your chest, right arm up. Wrap it around your back, round your waist. Release your right arm up. Lower your right hand down. Bring your left knee in, take your left leg wide and lower. Now this time open up your left arm. Wrap it around your back, around your waist. Release your left arm up. Slide your left hand down your left leg this time. See if you can take it to your left foot and stretch your right arm up. That's a really good stretch on your leg, your calves, your thigh, inner thigh, and your right shoulder. Lower your right hand down, left hand down, bring your left knee in, hips back, chest on your thighs, forehead down. Come to hands and knees. And let's get hold of a strap. Bring, just have a play. You have your right knee on your strap. You're just going to stretch that right arm forward, palm facing down. Now take your right leg wide. Right leg wide, right arm wide. And release. Let's come to the left side. So left knee on the strap. And stretch your right arm forward. Now take it wide. And release. Now take both knees onto the side. You lie a strap across the mat. You can do this without the strap. Just adding a bit more. Press your knees onto the strap. You take either end of the strap and you lift your chest, arms either side of the body. Bring your shoulder blades in, chest forward. And as you lower your hips to your heels, you bring your hands to your shoulders. So you still do this without the strap. And then it will just be like this. Without the strap. If you've got the strap, you lift. And go. You lift. And go. You lift. Squeeze at the top. And lower. For 3. For 2. You want to hold on, hold. For 3, 2, 1. Take your arms out wide. Now you bring your hips to your thighs and take your arms out in front, round your back, change the chest. Straighten as you come up. You lower. Round your back, change the chest. And lift. Lower for 3. And lift. For 2. And lift. We're going to hold on 1. 1, hold. For 3, 2, 1. Release your strap. Hands onto your mat. Back to child pose. Gently your thighs, forehead down. Now come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes. Walk your hands to your knees, lift your knees to your chest. Open your feet upright. Let's do a first squat. Heels in, toes out. Hands to prayer. For 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 3 more. Lower your hands. Start to straighten your legs. Chest towards your thighs. And you slowly lift your chest. You come all the way up. Shoulders to your ears. Your head is the last to come up. For 3, 2, 1. Great. Your strap to one side. Let's go to the top of the mat. With just a really quick flow. Arms up. Forward, forward, slight bend your knees. Hands on your shin as you look up. Hands on your mat. Walk back to plank. Lower your knees and tuck your toes, hips back. And bring it forward. Look up. Come back to center, downward dog. Take your right leg up to the sky, bring your right knee forward. Lower your right foot down, take your arms up. Left step up behind you, warrior 3. Lift your chest and hold it, your left shin. Release, come into tree pose. We just add it all with balance. Left foot into your right thigh, hands to prayer. So over for that funky chair, start to take a seat. Now lower that left foot down. Take your right leg back. Arms up. Warrior 3, right leg back this time. Lift your chest, leg, hold your right shin. Tree pose, right foot into your left thigh. Cross over for that funky chair. Lower your hands. Forward fold. Chest to your thighs, have a slight bend in your knees. Walk back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees, bring your hips back. And take it forward, untuck your toes. Come back to center, bring downward dog. Start with the left leg this time. So left leg up, left and forward. Lower your left foot down, arms up. Warrior 3, right leg up behind you. Lift your chest, take hold of your left shin. Ooh, balance is a bit off today, but that's fine. Just come right back in. Big pose on the right. Do you know what? Just leave my toes down today. It's absolutely fine. Now cross it over for that funky chair. Flex your right foot. Lower your chest. Now release that right foot down, left leg back, separate your hands. Warrior 3. Lift your chest, take hold of your left shin. Tree pose, left foot into your right thigh. Cross over for funky chair. This time release that left leg, take it all the way behind you, lower your hands down. Stretch your right arm. Lower your right hand inside your right foot, lower your left foot down, stretch your left arm. Keep that right knee bent. And hold. Now that right, left arm, you can have it up or you bring it onto your lower back or onto your waist. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now come up to warrior 2. Bring your left arm forward. Hands to prayer, lift your left heel. Step your left leg forward, right leg back. Lower your right hand down, left arm. Just swap sides. Lower your left hand inside your left foot, right foot down, stretch your right arm up. Remember, you can bring it onto your waist. And then come up to warrior 2. Bring your right arm forward, lift your right heel, hands to prayer to your chest. Step your right foot forward. Start to bend your knees. And as you come back up, lower your arms down by your side. Brilliant. So we've added balance to our flow. Just to stretch your legs out a bit more. Let's do some work with our block. A bit of balance with the block, which will help to stretch out your legs as well. So step your right foot on the block. Take your arms up, interlace your fingers. Straighten your legs. Press that right foot on the block. Take your left leg behind you, arms behind you. So feel that stretch, just standing on that block. For 3, 2, 1. Now lift your chest and see if you can take hold of your left ankle, your left foot, right arm out in front. You can take it on the outside or the inside, you choose. So dancer's pose for 3, 2, 1. You lift and release. So swap sides, left foot on the block. Stretch your arms into the center. Release your arms, bring warrior through, right leg up behind you. So you press your left foot on the block this time to feel that stretch in your left calf. As you lift your chest, so you can either take it on the inside or outside of your right ankle, left arm out in front, palm facing up. Release. And lower. Now take that block behind your mat. We're going to do a downward dog on the block. Again, just stretch out your calves. So you step on your block. You lift your heels. Press your heels down. So your toes are on the block, not your heels. So you lift your heels and lower. So lift and lower. Just stretching out our legs. Back together. Lift and lower. You can lift, you take one leg up as you press that right heel down. Point your left toes. Flex and lower. And this time take your right leg back. Press your left heel down. And lower. Let's do one more time on the other side. Left leg. And lower. Right leg. And lower. Release your right foot down and your left foot down. Walk your hands to your feet and slowly start to come up. Brilliant. Just put your block to the side. Let's flow to the mat. So take your arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. You walk back. Sit down to plank. Lower your knees. Bring your hips back. Take it forward as you untuck your toes and look up. Come back to center. Up to downward dog and just walk your feet forward. Bend your knees. Hands behind you as you take a seat. Now let's take that block again. And place your feet on the block. Hands either side of your hips. You're just going to lift your hips as you press your feet on the block. And then slowly lower your hips as you take it back. And bring your heels on the block. Back straight. Forward fold, hands to your toes. And bring your right hands to your right knee to your chest. Take your right shoulder inside your right knee as you take hold of your left foot. Still pressing your left heel on that block. For 3, 2, 1. Now take your right hand to the outside of your left foot and take your left arm all the way up and behind you and wrap it around your back and see if you can sandwich it in between your right thigh and your right side as you twist. So you feel that stretch in your left calf and your left shoulder. For 3, 2, 1. Now release your left arm as you come forward and release. Stretch your right leg, left knee to your chest. Left shoulder inside your left knee. Take hold of the right foot. Make sure that right foot is flexed. Press that right heel down in the block. You feel that stretch in your right calf. Deep breaths. Now take your left hand outside your right foot. And you take your right arm all the way up and take it behind you and you wrap it around your back. Again, see if you can sandwich it in between your left thigh and your left side. The 3, 2, 1. Release your right arm and come forward. You lift your chest. Cross your ankles. Lift your hips. Let's do another squat. Uncross your toes, toes as wide as your mat. As you lift, shoulders inside your knees. Hands to prayer. Roll forward and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Bring the soles of your feet together. Now your soles of your feet that are on the mat are together, and then you open your feet like you're reading a book. So your thumbs are inside of your feet. Bend your elbows. Your elbows are resting in your inner thighs. You round your back and bring your chin to chest and hold it. Stretching out your hips, inner thighs. Then hold for 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 3 more. Really using the back of your arms to keep your knees wide. Lift your chest. Take your hands outside your knees. As you bring your knees together, wrap your arms around. Take hold of your opposite elbows, forehead to your knee. Release your arms. Cross your ankles. Lift your hips. And cross your ankles. Just move your blocks to the side for a minute. Actually, just leave your block here, actually. And come up to downward dog. Walk your feet forward. Bend your knees. Hands behind you as you take a seat. Bring your feet back onto the block. Hands behind your hips. And you lift. Bring your hips back. Heels on your block. Forward fold. You lift. Take hold of your right ankle. Now this time take your right knee wide. Flex your left foot and you take hold of your left foot. You leave your left hand on your left toes and take your right arm all the way behind you. Bring your right hand to your right toes and you look back at your right foot. Keep your left foot flat. And come to center. Bring your right knee in, straighten out your right leg. And take hold of your left ankle as you take your left knee wide. Flex your right foot, you take hold of your right foot. Take your left arm up, take it behind you, and you take hold of your left toes. And release. And lift. Bring your left leg in, left heel down, take hold of your toes. You lift. Bend your knees. Cross your ankles. Lift your head. Let's do another squat. Lift your knees, shoulders inside, hands to prayer. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your hips, take hold of your big toes. You lift and straighten. Start to bend your right knee. Release your right leg down and release your left leg down. Still holding on to your left big toe and you take it right up over. Rotate your chest towards your left leg and you lower your right hand down. So both hands are on your left leg. Start to bend your left knee. And take that left leg out in front of you. Hands, interlace your hands underneath your left foot and straighten. And actually, let's lower that down and let's use our strap. You place your strap underneath your left foot and straighten. Bring your elbows in. Flex your left foot. You can have the slight bend in your left knee. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now take both ends of your strap in your left hand. Take that left leg wide. Right hand on your right knee. For 2, 1. Out in front. Now swap to your right hand as you take it over. Start to bend and cross it over your right side. Take that strap behind your back and swap it into your left hand. And a bit of swapping from right to left. Right elbow over your left knee. Now, for a deeper stretch, see if you can take that right hand now. You take hold of that strap around your back. That deeper twist. Now you have the left hand behind you. Bit of spaghetti junction. And have a go. For 3, 2. Release your strap. You want to have both ends. For 3, 2, 1. Let's go for 3 more. And then come to center. Release. Let's just twist the other way. So left hand to your left ankle. And right arm around your back, around your waist. Another thing to keep note of after doing such a long walk or a little jog, keep hydrated as well the day after. And slowly come to center. Let's release that strap. And see if you bring that left foot onto your right thigh, or you bring it in front of your right shin, but let's leave it in front of our right shin. And start to bring your chest forward as you lower your forearms down out in front of you, chin to chin. Now lift your chest. Walk your hands back to your body. We're just going to swap sides. So now you leave your left knee down. Lift your right leg up and take it wide. Your left foot in your groin. You take hold of your right big toe. You stretch your left arm over your head. Rotate your chest, excuse me, towards your right leg, and you lower both hands down on your right leg. You lift your chest, start to bend your left right knee. Place your right foot out in front of you, interlace your hands underneath your right foot. Actually, use a strap. So strap underneath your right foot. Just raise your right leg up, bring your elbows in, flex your right foot. Now take both ends of the strap in your right hand, left arm on your left knee, then you take that right leg wide. Slowly take it across, and you swap to your left hand. Start to bend that right knee, so you place your right foot over your left thigh. So it's in your left hand. You wrap it around your neck. Take your right hand, and you take hold of that strap now as you take your left elbow over your right knee. Yes. Deep breaths. Now to take that even further, take that left hand and you hold that strap and you take your right hand behind you. For 3, you feel that on your left shoulder. 2, 1, let's hold for 3 more. Now release. Slowly release that hand. And we'll just twist the other way, so your right hand to your right ankle, left arm around your back. Now release. Release your strap. And take your right foot now in front of your left shin. Take your hands out in front of you. Forearms down, chin to chin. Now lift. Walk your hands slowly back to your body. Lift your knees. And have your feet upright. Heels in, toes out. Take your right arm underneath your right hand onto your right foot. And your left underneath. You walk your feet together. You have the option. You either bring the soles of your feet together or you cross your ankles. And see if you can lower your chest down towards your ankles. And hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2. And slowly release your arms. Just stretch your legs away. Hands out the side of your hips. Just bring my hips forward, your hips forward. Hands on the block. And take your back onto the mat. Let's do a few bridge. Hip lifts and bridge poses, arms either side of your body, palms facing up. Bring your shoulders on your mat and your chest elevated. And as you lift your hips, press your feet onto the block. And lower. Now, let's add on our strap. So you take the strap underneath your back. And hold either end of the strap. So you start with your elbow down. And you lift your hips, just stretch your arms up. And lower. So inhale, lift. And lower. Actually, see, you can actually have your heels on the strap and you lift your toes. Let's try that. See that difference in strength. So lift your hips, press your heels down. Yes. And lower. Inhale, lift. This time take your arms wide. Back up. And lower. Let's do a few more like this. Lift. Arms wide. Back up. And lower. One more time, you lift. Open wide. Back up. And lower. Bring your right knee onto your chest. Interlace your hands onto your right shin. And stretch your left leg away. Flex your left foot and just rotate your right ankle 3 times. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now straighten up your right leg and bring your forehead towards your right leg. Hand on your right calf and hold. Still make sure you flex your left foot. For 3, 2, 1. I need to bend your left knee, place your left foot on the block. You take hold of your right big toe, lower your head. Left hand on your left thigh, and you take your right leg wide. Come back to center. Release your right foot down. Bring your left knee to your chest, interlace your left shin and straighten out your right leg. Flex your right foot and hold. Straighten up your left leg. Forehead towards your left leg and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now bend your right knee, place it onto your block. Now we're just going to bend that left knee again because we forgot to do those ankle rolls. So you roll your left ankle 3 times clockwise and 3 times anti-clockwise. Brilliant. Now straighten again. Take hold of your left big toe, right hand on your right thigh, and take your left leg wide. Try not to roll that right foot off your block. But keep pressing down on your block and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now come to center. Lower your left foot down. So both feet are on the block, but bring the soles of your feet together. And take your arms over your head and take hold of your opposite elbows. Press the soles of your feet together. For 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees together. Knees onto your chest. Hands on your shin. And see if you can very slowly and lightly roll up You can have your hands on your shin, your hands in your thigh. You roll up to sitting, bring your feet to either side of your block. Take your arms inside your knees. And just rest your hands on your block. Chin to chest. Release your hands onto your ankles and you cross your ankles. And bring your forearms on the block. Interlace your fingers, chin to chest. Release your fingers to prayer. And bring your elbows on the block as you bring your thumbs to your forehead, down to your nose. You slide to your left. Look out to your right. And slide to your breastbone. Look out to your right. May the light in be honored. The light in you. Namaste. Thank you very much. I hope that's a good stretch for those of you that did the marathon yesterday. And I will see you tomorrow.